Hi Sagittarius, this reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Sagittarius sign. We will take a look at the cards, we'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I'll also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, so we have the major arcana, Satan, otherwise known as the devil. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. So as you see with this deck, we have unreason. This idea behind this deck is that each person has three souls: the soul of appetite, the soul of will, and the soul of reason. So with the devil card here, we have the soul of unreason, we have will, and we have appetite. And they look quite lackluster here at the bottom of this illustration. And so Satan is the destructiveness of ourselves, of what we do to limit our progress, our growth, to dim our own light. And so one of the interesting things about the little white book with this deck is that they speak of that Satan is most powerful. It's when you are unaware that he's behind the scenes taking care of everything, of directing you to perhaps excessive behavior. The Satan-like behavior, the devil-like behavior, excess materialism, being too much alcohol, too much drugs, too much food, whatever it may be, lying, cheating, that we're drawn to and that we do, the temptation. And it keeps us from being our most radiant self. And so here, they're almost like they're asleep at the wheel. And unreason steps in and is wielding his influence. So what do we know about the devil or Satan? We know that we have to deal with temptations in life. We know that we have to become aware of them. And once we become aware of them, then we take stock whether they are truly impacting our growth, whether we're okay with them, we will live with those vices. And so it's really that internal judgment from each person. But ultimately, the self-knowledge and the self-awareness that the limiting behaviors are, interrupting my growth and my ability to be a phenomenal human being. When we truly are aware of that, then we begin to take back some of our own power. And it's the small power and the most small steps of taking that first step to move away from the influence of Satan or the devil. So unreason leads here versus our logic or our reason. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And so the Knight of Pentacles is looking right over here at Satan. And the Knight of Pentacles is steadfast, loyal, responsible, and is smart enough and devoted enough to help shift our thinking into common sense thinking, into understanding that it takes time to get to the reward, to implement a plan, to see the big picture, and to do what's necessary to make it happen. When I see the Knight of Pentacles, I do think of leadership. I think of someone who is going to see it through no matter what the cost, and is going to do it his or her way. And so perhaps the message here is, as you begin to reflect and to become aware of these influences in your life that are probably maybe pushing you in a different direction, not the best direction, that you have to plan and to think about and to do the hard work in order to step away. So this night is here to provide the focus and the intelligence to know that this isn't going to be something that's going to be turned around in 24 hours. It takes time to become aware. It takes time to change our behaviors. It takes time to work through whatever we've been doing to ourselves that's not helpful. And then finally we have, looks like, the Three of Wands. And so what's interesting about the minors in this deck, there are no numbers. So this Three of Wands, in the boat, there's abundance, lots of fruit. It's got his oar and looking down, but really this is a card of, I would say, leadership again, of vision, of thinking about what may be coming down the road. What is it that you want to do? How will you reclaim your passions? How will you reclaim your heart, your desires, the things that are going to make you feel alive and satisfied and fulfilled? So we have a boat here on a literal level. The Three of Wands can always suggest travel, enterprise, businesses, manifesting new ideas, new paths. So we may look at this spread and we may say Satan here has been unduly influencing us. And the Knight of Pentacles is here to bring some order to our thinking, some structure, and the hard work that it's going to take to change perhaps the behavior. And through changing our behavior, we see a big picture, we see movement, and we see possibilities to be able to manifest, to build a new life. The potential. It starts with what you see. It starts with appreciating your own skills and where you are right now. And movement, passion, and fire, leadership, and I would say global vision. So interesting cards. Let's take a look at what we have in terms of numerology. We have 15, 16, and 3 is 19, and 19 reduces to 10, and 10 reduces to 1. 1 is about leadership. It's about originality. It's about being inspired and new beginnings. And then finally, let's choose an oracle card as an affirmation for the day. Don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. And perhaps this is a case of self-love too, of meditating for your own peace of mind, your own going forward plan of where you want to be, and setting intentions and clearing out negative energy. And, this devil can be representative of your own actions that limit yourself. It can also represent toxic energies of people who are not serving your best interest as well. And so just as a final note with this reading is that within this deck, the numbers 3 and 7 are important. It's about the three souls that each person can have, the soul of appetite, will, and reason. It's about the 7 planets that we ascend to, the soul centers. And so here I'm just noticing that we have a 3 within here. Again, it's interesting to read. It takes time to absorb and to really get a sense of what he's trying to put together with this deck, the 3 virtues as well. So friends, let's have a wonderful day. I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.